And I guess with a title like that, maybe some people thought I was trying to be like some kind of Cradle of Filth, trying to be, oh fuck Jesus kind of song. It's nothing like that at all. It was loosely based off stories that my father told me when I was young. I was obsessed with Rambo and G.I. Joe. And my dad was, when he was 19 years old, he was drafted into Vietnam, which is fucked up. And he was drafted into Vietnam, a little small town where he came from. He went to yeah, bollocks. You're right. So he goes into Vietnam, does his whole year, he comes back, he doesn't know how to function in society again, so he voluntarily goes back into Vietnam for 8 more years, which is fucked up. So I think I got a little bit of that fucked up in part of me too. So, but yeah, he told me all these crazy stories, you know, when I was a kid, and then now that I'm older, now that I'm 21, don't forget I'm 21 forever. Talking to my dad, and he's asked me all these stories because he's really proud of me of what I do, and he's like, what's it like traveling the world, touring, and playing in front of all these bands? What's it like playing with Ozzy Osbourne? What's it like, Alice Cooper? It's cool. And I'm telling my dad stories, and then he'll tell me a story and be like, oh yeah, so this one time we're in a helicopter and they shot it down. And it crashes, and 4 of our friends catch on fire. It's and I'm trying to figure out where's my gun. And I'm like, your story's way cooler than my story. Way cooler. And so I got this title from this song loosely, but I don't know what he said exactly. But I was just asking questions. I was like, what's it like? What do you live on when you're going into war and you're going into to kill a fucking stranger that you don't know in a foreign country? How do you do that? And he said something like, you put your faith in a bullet. And I'm like, that's really dark and fucked up. But it's good enough to write a dark and fucked up song about it, so I did. And so that's what the song's about. This is called A Bullet Named Christ. Sing along if you know it. It's like home in many ways. Got nothing left inside. On to the darker side. Into the darkness we ride. On a bullet named Christ. Song like lies. Don't know the wrong from right. There comes a time to decide. I'll choose the darker side. Got nothing left inside. On to the darker side. Into the darkness we on to the darker side.